Well, guys, I just want to add this onto this video. I'm editing the video now, and I can see I'm not very good at this talking to the camera thing. So, what I can do is apologize for kind of stuttering and stumbling all over the place. So, I hope to get better. And I once again apologize. This video did not come out the way I wanted to, and obviously with no fishing, there was nothing I could hide behind. So again, thanks for watching, and please hit the like and subscribe. I promise I will get better. Thank you. Well, welcome back to the channel. Sitting here at home, and I've been requested from a couple of people to give you a look around my boat, so I figured today would be a perfect day to give you a tour of my boat, or as I call it, my office on the water. The boat is a 2018 Duckworth Pacific Navigator hardtop. We'll start in front of the boat with what's on the front of the boat. I do have a trolling motor that I use for salmon season and stripers. Other than that, it gets taken off. It's on a bracket and put in the garage where I do not use it, where it's out of the way. I also have an ice chest that I keep on the boat at all times for fluid and lunches and stuff. The trolling motor is 24 volt. The boat has 2 batteries, so I have a total of 4 batteries. So I do have an onboard 4-bank charger, which I do have a plug-in and a monitor. What's nice about the monitor, as you can see down here, it tells me that it is ready or not by red or green flashing lights, and basically stays plugged in pretty much all the time at the house, and basically shuts off when it's not needed. I also have a 18-inch LED light bar on top for night traveling or early morning travels. So let's get on the side. I do have a VHF radio inside, which I show you. The 8-foot antenna is mounted on a pivot bracket right there on the gunnel that I can reach from inside the driver's window to go ahead and put up or put down when needed. The front of the boat is a self-bailing boat, which I really highly like, because especially in the bay with the the swell coming over the bow, I don't have to worry about the bilge filling up full of water. It bails itself out. Kind of a tight fit here in my side yard. On the side of the boat, I have 4 rod holders, net holders on each side, and plus 5 up on top of the boat, along with the LED lights for lighting up the back of the deck and back of the water when fishing at night. The cover on the boat stays on the boat while it's at the house, but usually I take it off before I head out. Just easier to take it off here. It's a very nice cover. I can tow it with it. Motor wise, I am running a Yamaha 200 and a 99. The 99 has its own throttle controls and power trim and tilt inside the cockpit, which I'll show you when we get there. They are mounted on an offshore bracket, which I'm really happy that I went with, because it helps netting fish off the back of the bracket. Also, it moves the motor out of the fishing deck and gives us more room. It does have a swim ladder and a swim step. It does have trim tabs on it, which I'm really happy with. I'm glad I have them. Never had them before, and I don't know how I lived without them. So let's go ahead and get inside the boat. Okay, we're inside the boat now, and I'll give you a little walk around inside the boat. We'll go ahead and start from the cockpit. This is the cockpit. I have 2 basically captain chairs, 2 bench seats. From the captain chair, as you can see on my fish finder, I am running an HDS Carbon 12 on this, and I do have my gauges going through my fish finder. That way I keep tabs on all the stuff without having the dash full of gauges. Really like this system because it's easy to get to, and it basically shows everything I need to know. I also have a VHF radio that with the antenna outside that I showed you, and what's nice about this VHF radio, it is a GPS unit. So basically what happens is If Coast Guard needs to find me for unknown reasons, it is linked to a GPS signal where they give the coordinates. My controls, this one here is for the main motor, and this one's for the kicker. But obviously they both got power trim. These tabs here are my trim tabs that are easy to access when I'm underway, where if I get too much weight on one side, it's easy to adjust, level the boat out. I do have one fuel gauge, obviously, because you need the fuel to know where you're at. This is the passenger compartment that gives me a little dash that basically is a junk drawer, basically, when we're underway. Under here, I do have a heater for wintertime, the men's restroom bucket, as you call it. And in here also is my 2 trolling motors and my 4-bank charger. As you can see, it gives me LED status of all the batteries and lets me know that it is in charging and is fully charged. There is more room in here to put a couple other things, but I don't use it. It's mainly just for the heater and the men's piss bucket. Back here is my overhead storage. Basically what I have here is hand wipes, hand napkins, wet wipes, gloves, chips, scent, extra pairs of sunglasses if anybody forgets about them. On this side here I have snacks. Also have 2 fire extinguishers if needed. They're available very easily. I couldn't figure out a way to mount them. It's just easy for me to put them there. Under this storage here is my females restroom slash porta potty, and I do have a curtain set up where they can have some privacy, and I also keep my normal life jackets down there for anybody that wants to wear them and for Coast Guard approval. On the side of my seat, in the sides compartment, is my first aid kit, which I let everybody know where's that when we get going. So if there's anything that needs to be done medically, everything should be in there. That is my foldable garbage can that I don't use very often because it takes too much room. Basically what we do, we tie a garbage bag off this support and just hang it down, just use that for garbage. Then on each side of the gunnel is basically a wire basket that keep pliers, unhooked stuff, my boat hook, rag, pliers. You know, on this side I do the same thing. Sorry that I didn't take the cover completely off. I just put it off the side. There's another boat hook, pliers, rag, wire basket, pliers. Boat also comes down with a wash down station. That's what that is. Then on this side is my oxygen recirculation pump and my live well pump, along with downrigger bracket plug there and there. Okay, and the compartments in here, I run 2 rod holders mainly, the Berkley Quickfire and the old Scotty favorite standard down pole holder. I got them in wire baskets so they're always kept nice and clean. Down here I got my miscellaneous. I got my wash down hose, fillet knives, fish grippers, pliers, bio grips, and miscellaneous fishing stuff. Middle compartment basically is my Pergo switch, and basically just the bilge with the shut off valves for my pump and everything, and the wash down. The compartment is strictly for the batteries. Those are my cranking batteries. Obviously you've seen the front batteries up in the front. For bases, I use Scotty bases, the push button release ones. I have 2 on each side, 1 on the rail, 2 in the back on the rail, That side also has two, one on the gunnel, one on the rail. I'm able to fish 10 rod, need be, but most I fish is 8, because I do have a T-bar. Underneath my seat storage here, I basically have my throwaway. I have some buckets for drift socks. I have my jumper box. I have a little tool bag and miscellaneous items. This one here is pretty much my tackle box. Let me get this out of the way here. This is all my tackle for everything I fish for. Here's all my leaders, from halibut to sturgeon to sharks to trout to kokanee. And here's all my flashers for salmon, for ocean. And then obviously I got coffee cans with weights and each containers for different style of fishing. Anywhere from catfishing to river to delta to trolling. I have my jigs for my ocean, all my leaders, downrigger equipment in there, and in the compartments are anywhere from terminal tackle to Silvertrons, Casey Custom spinners, quick fish, and everything else. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my office, as I call it, on the water. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to ask them or answer them, excuse me. And if there's anything I didn't show, I'll be more than happy to show it again. So once again, thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and see you next time. Tight lines. I'm going to leave this video out with little pros and cons on my boat. A couple years ago, me and the wife decided that I was going to buy one more boat, and she said, go ahead and build your dream boat. I've always really enjoyed Duckworth boats, always have, always will, and I'm now a proud owner of one. And when I built it, I added everything else that I thought I was going to need, and I've had it for a year and a half, and everything I've ordered, I've used, and there's nothing on the boat that I wish I did not order, thinking it was a waste of money. The only thing that I would say that I wish I would have went ahead and got was suspension seats. Obviously my size is a little large, my back's not doing too good, and the waves in the bay really get to me after a couple of days. So I wish I had suspension seats on it, at least modules, and I'm in the market of getting them. I'm looking at probably going to get the Shockwave S5s. But the boat itself would do anything I've done. I've taken out the ocean, I've taken out the bay, the rivers. Only thing it hasn't hit is too many lakes, which obviously, if it could handle the bay, ocean, and rivers, I'm not too worried about the lakes. The boat is more capable than me, the captain. I've had situations where I wasn't very comfortable, and we went in and stayed out of the ocean, but that's not because of the boat, that's because of the position I put the boat in. I wouldn't hesitate at all to run this thing out to the Farallon Islands or 10-15 miles offshore on the right days. I do look at the days just because it is not tall as the Striper Trophy fiberglass ocean boats. The sides are not tall, but they are tall enough to do everything I need to do. So there's really no cons on the boat. Pretty much everything is on it is pros to me. I hope this video helped you. If you're looking at the river style of boat, definitely look into them. I'm not saying Duckworth's the best. There's North River, Watercraft, Smokecraft, there's a bunch of them. The only thing I'm going to say, if you go look at a different brand, look at the welds, look at the finished product, and the thickness. I mean, the thickness of the bottom of the boat is the most important thing for river-style boats. It definitely gives you plenty of fishing room. It's unbelievable that you can fish 3-4 people out of the back of the boat and not be running into each other. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and again, sorry for how bad the video came out. Thank you very much.